Some women are born into womanhood and some women have to fight for it. I'm Stellar Pritchard. I am 17 years old. I love dancing. I'm a part of Coven and I'm also a poet, period. At St. Paul's, it's really supportive with the teachers, but I feel like the students, it's like all right. The older students is fine, but like the lower students, it gets kind of a bit, yeah, it isn't that great. I guess it just comes from like a lack of understanding, and that's like just the biggest thing about being who I am and like trying to get other people to understand like who I am. I don't necessarily want acceptance from them, but I do want them to understand me. Yeah. I came out as a trans woman last year in my When You Present as Male poem. I am a Pacifica trans woman, brave, beautiful, and bold. And I walked in there with my head held high, and I just walked up, said the poem, and everyone was like a bit baffled. And I walked off stage and walked past everyone with my head held high, and they were all staring at me, but it was all good because I knew that I had a 100% backing from so many teachers who supported me throughout my journey and so many students who held so much space for me when I was in my lowest. Coming out for me was difficult at times because others couldn't accept the fact or understood who I am. But now I feel like all of that pressure has gone because I found my community and I found who I am, and it's been a roller coaster that I've enjoyed. Chosen families, they're the love that you try to find, and them being there, it's like all of the past years don't really matter anymore because you have it now and you should embrace it. Chosen families always help you through everything and they're always there for you even when you think others won't be. And just having them backing you up is the biggest support system that you could ever get. Because chosen families, they might have been your friends before, but then when they become family, you basically know everything about each other, and they can see if you're down, and they can see when to talk to you, and they know to uplift you. Moe Laga is the mother of the House of Coven, and I've learned a lot from her, especially from her and all of the other tea girls that I know. Like, the way their beauty has been the biggest impact, because the way they held themselves, the way that they talked, the way that they dressed was all empowering. They taught me how that being a woman is more than genitalia. It's being strong to who you are, knowing who you are, and being passionate about what you do.
So I met Stella at this program where I got told to come in to because there was this young trans girl that needed support to like listen to her poem and really support her through her performance that night. And yeah, I met Stella and we instantly clicked, and she literally reminded me of myself when I was her age. And yeah, we really bonded that day, and ever since then we've been like tight. I've seen her become more confident and more like I feel like she definitely knows herself now. Like, she's like, yes, this is the path I want to go for in terms of being a trans woman. For myself, I ran away from home 7 years ago, and I've always been looking for a family, and I feel like now that I'm a mother of a house and I have like 41 children, and it feels good to know that I have a bunch of kids to have. They're like siblings and they've got each other's back, and if we need resources, we can always call each other, be like, hey, I need something. And it's such a great support system to have. For me, motherhood means like it's creating. So it's like kind of helping create worlds for, say, Stella, creating a world of safety where she's able to live her authentic self and be unapologetic, and having support from us. as well as myself, to go through this thing called trans queer life.
All of us weren't necessarily born into womanhood. We had to fight to get accepted, we had to fight to get understood, and we had to find who we are, especially. And we had to find ourselves through our communities, and we had to find ourselves through events, the best and the hardest events of our lives. Yeah, and I feel like all of us had to fight for the womanhood that we have, because there's so many people that will try and doubt our womanhood, and there's so many people that won't understand our womanhood. I may have been treated like that, but I'm not gonna fall, you know.